welcome back. You are watching CNC Farm and I am Ashley. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping to check us out. We are going to be making homemade vanilla today. So let's get into the kitchen and get this started. Now first you're going to want to make sure that you have a good quality vanilla bean. I believe I purchased these on Amazon. I got them on sale. I think it cost me around $10 or $12 for 10 beans. A good quality liquor that is 80 proof or higher, and some jars with lids. Now, ideally, you would want to use the darker jars like this one. This is actually an old Worcestershire sauce bottle that I cleaned out and use for my vanilla on an everyday basis. Now, this is a very easy process, so don't let it overwhelm you. I'm going to walk you guys through this step by step. So you're going to take your beans. Now, my beans are very long, so what I chose to do was to cut them in half before I slice them down the middle. That is not necessary. If I were to be using my dark colored bottle to do this, all of my beans would have fit and I would not have had to cut them in half. But just to make sure they fit, I'm cutting them in half. Because you do want to make sure that all of your beans are immersed in the liquor, otherwise they will mold over time. And then once you have them sliced down the middle, you're just going to put them in whatever jar that you've chosen. And then we'll just pour the liquor over the top. So this time around, you're probably noticing that this is a darker color of liquor. I have always made my vanillas using vodka in the past. However, I have read that using a spiced rum will give you I guess you could call it a fuller bodied vanilla. More flavor, it's going to pack more punch. So that is what I'm trying this time around. I have spiced rum here that we are pouring over the vanilla beans. And again, you want to make sure that you cover all of the beans entirely with the liquid. If they're not, you're having an issue, just take it back out and trim it up a little bit like I did initially. And you just want to give this a little shake. And you are going to store this in a cool, dark area. And this is not going to be ready until 2026. I'm going to let this sit for 2 years this time. In the past, I've only done a year, but I want to make this a really good one. And since I'm using the spiced rum, you might as well go big or go home, right? So we're going to let this sit until February of 2026. And now we are simply going to be doing the same process with my remaining beans. I have another jar here that we're going to add these to. So now I'm getting 2 full 8-ounce jars of homemade vanilla for just the price of the $10 beans and the $14 bottle of liquor. So big money saver, big money saver here, guys, if you can do this. And it's going to require a little patience, but it is definitely going to be worth it in the end. Let me tell you, nothing beats homemade vanilla, you guys. Now, originally I had planned to do this video and to make a batch of double fold vanilla. Now, the difference between double fold and single fold vanilla is just the amount of beans. So if I were to have put all of these beans in one of my jars with the 8 ounces of liquor, that would have been a double fold vanilla. But since I had just enough beans to make 2 8-ounce containers of vanilla, I decided to go that route instead. And my labels here, I didn't need anything fancy because this is just for my reference. I'm not giving these away, at least not these specific bottles. So these labels I just picked up at the dollar store and they work just great. So now that I've gotten 2 8-ounce bottles completed, in 2 years, I will be able to use these. They may be ready after 1 year, but like I said, I want to keep these for 2 years to get a very strong flavor in them. So in the meantime, I will be purchasing my homemade vanilla from other YouTube friends. I did recently purchase a bottle from Amanda at Bare Bones Living, so check her out. She may still have some left. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, everyone have an awesome day.